that plays indie artist music and makes local celebrities. This is WMRR Radio. Host your show on WMRR Radio. Get on air at WMRR Radio, the podcaster station. WMRR Radio, the sponsors and advertiser station. Grow your business with WMRR Radio. Start a career in radio. WMRR Radio broadcast training going on now. Register today. Stay tuned and tune in to the Ms. Ross Radio Show on WMRR Radio, Miami.
Get in the Indie Artist Mix with Ms. Ross, broadcasting live from your location. 15 minutes of commercial-free indie.
What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are hearing me clear out there. Listen, it is a beautiful Sunday. I am here at the station. I wish I could be there with you guys. I mean, it is beautiful outside. I don't know if a lot of you have been outside, but if you go outside, this is the day where you take your lover, you take the family, and you guys get outside. Like, go outside. My Miami people, listen, checking in. Y'all make sure y'all get outside today. It is beautiful outside. If you did not make it to the house of the Lord, if you didn't make it to church today, you can make it up by going outside and showing God how much you appreciate this beautiful weather, because you guys know down there in Florida, you guys are faced with, the hurricanes. So when you have beautiful weather like it is here in Georgia, you want to get outside. Anybody in Miami right now checking in, what is the weather looking like down there? I mean, right now in Atlanta, it is beautiful. I mean, I wished I didn't even have to be here today, but, I'm here talking with you guys. But listen, make sure you guys, download our app. It's coming soon, okay? You can also save the browser on your phone. You can also scan that QR code that I have put everywhere. I mean, the QR code, it's on Facebook, it's on my Instagram, it's on the radio station's Instagram and Facebook page. It's also on some of our partners and affiliates pages, okay? So you guys make sure you download that, scan that QR code so you can tune into the show when you are not on social media. And that's the whole point, because a lot of you are not on social media. A lot of you just want to go straight to the website. And this is why I, created that QR code for you so you guys to tune in, because, we be jamming over here. Y'all be sleeping on WMRR. But listen, I'm about to wake y'all asses up, because listen, I'm telling you, once you go and check us out, it's going to be one of those stations where you are definitely going to put us in your favorite. But let me get to my show real quick, okay? Because I got to go to my little second gig when I leave here. Listen, I know you guys read the caption, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm a little aggravated. I'm a little frustrated with some of you out there have no type of integrity, and it's sad. It's like you guys, and I'm talking to like my older people, because I'm 46. So, if you're like 25 years old and younger, I can expect you all to do certain things because you're still growing. You guys are still learning. You're still trying to figure out who you are. So I kind of give, my 25-year-olds younger a pass. But what's the excuse with these older people? Like, you're 35 and above. What is your excuse? Like, why are you not getting it? So what I wanted to do, I wanted to give you guys a little lesson in what integrity is. And I wanted to give you, refresh your memory in regards to what it means to appreciate people, because a lot of you are very unappreciative, and you think that you're being appreciative of what someone has done for you. But you're not. And I'm the one to tell you that you're not. Okay. So number one, let me just say this. If someone, like, I don't know you all's living situations. I don't know who you live with. I don't care if you're living with your mama, your grandma, your cousin. Somebody might have took you in because, you in between places right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was in between places for a while. I lived with a relative for an entire year. All right. But the way that I showed my appreciation, for that relative allowing me to be, within the comforts of their home was my actions. Number one, your actions. Because we can all talk a lot of shit. We can talk about how we appreciate people. We can talk about what we're going to do. But if you're not doing it, yeah, that's one form of unappreciation. Like you're unappreciative. So I'm going to use myself for an example. When I was with my relative, what I did was I made sure that the house was in order. I kept things in order, kept the house clean, did the dishes, did the laundry. There was really nothing that my relative was required to do in regards to the cleanliness of the home. Especially at that time, I wasn't working, I wasn't contributing financially. Also, you guys have to keep in mind that when you move in with somebody, you're not there for them to really make you comfortable. You're there to make them comfortable because, first of all, they have come out of their comfort zone. Because keep in mind, you guys forget a lot of people are not used to people living with them. They are especially not used to a grown ass person living with them. And then this same grown ass person is not contributing financially. So a lot of you think you're going to come into people's houses, you're going to raise all types of hell, make your demands, expect people to make you comfortable while they're supposed to be walking on eggshells in their own place when they pay all the bills. See, that's where you guys have that effed up mentality. This is where you are imbalanced. It doesn't work like that. Okay. It does not go that way. When you move in with someone, you are there to ensure that they are comfortable, especially if you're not contributing financially. A lot of you forget that the roof over your head is being provided by the person who is the breadwinner. You're not contributing to the roof being over your head. If that person decided to just stop paying the bills that day, all of y'all asses will be out the door. So it is very important for you all to, number one, remember your place. Remember the situation. Like, keep in mind that this is not your place. Okay. You are just here temporarily. You don't come into people's house and try to tell them how they need to treat you. No, you come into people's houses with the mindset of, okay, what can I do for you? How can I make this experience for the both of us pleasant? How can I, ensure that I'm not coming in here disturbing your peace? And then when that person lays out their ground rules, when that person tell you, I need you to do this, I need you to do this, that's what you need to be doing. Okay? Even if you are paying a percentage of the rent and the utilities, you still have to make sure that you are satisfying the person whose name is on the lease. You don't get equal rights. And I think a lot of you get things confused where you think because you are contributing financially, you have equal rights to do what you want to do. Again, it's not your place. That you don't own that house. You don't, your name is not on the lease. At the end of the day, you're going to be leaving. The person whose name is on that lease and on that mortgage, their credit is the one that's being affected. Okay. You're not being affected. You can up and leave at any point. They can't do that. They can't just up and leave and break their lease. A lot of these landlords will hold you to the remainder of your lease if you break a lease. But guess who that falls on? It falls on the person who has the lease in their name. So I'm going to need a lot of you grown ass people out there to show some appreciation. Stop acting like people owe you something, because don't nobody owe you shit. You owe it to the people who are helping you get on your feet. Respect and appreciation. Okay. That's what you owe. Now, I'm going to take a little break. Okay. Because we are live on the website. So I'm going to take a little break, let my sponsors, get a word in. And when I come back, I'm going to give you guys a few examples in regards to how to exercise your integrity and what integrity is, because I don't think a lot of you even know. But listen, keep it locked right here. Don't go nowhere. Miss Ross Radio, you see, I'm on WMRR Radio. I'm here weekdays. So if you guys want to be a part of the show, listen, shoot me an email, missrossradio@gmail.com. I would love to talk up your business, your brand, or your product, let people know what you have going on out there and how you're contributing to your community. Okay. But keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. I will be right back. Take care of your natural hair. Illuminate your skin and bring out the queen in you with the best natural hair care products on the market. Kayla's Beauty Supply is black owned and provides the most popular hair care products for women of color by women of color. Be bold, be fierce, be radiant. Kayla's Beauty Supply provides your favorite beauty and hair care products as seen on TV, from natural skincare, body butters, and oils. Always in stock, popular top name brands. She Bomb, Etiquette, Design Essentials, Shea Moisture, Cantu, and Dark and Lovely. Specializing in human hair, lace frontals, and closures. Mink eyelashes, full lace 360 wigs, quality braiding hair, barber supplies, hair and jewelry accessories, and more. Shop Kayla's Beauty Supply, located at 6980 Pembroke Road in Pembroke Pines, Florida. Delivery now available for orders over $25. Take care of your natural. I am back, and that was a word from our sponsors. That is Kayla's Beauty Supply Store, located right there in Pembroke Pines, Florida. It is black owned, and they do make deliveries up to 20. Well, the minimum order is $25. So if you order anything over $25, they will deliver it to you. Also, my boy Kelly over there, he's the only one of the owners of Kayla's Beauty Supply. He will also ship your hair out to you, your products out to you, wherever you are within the United States, guys. So they do have an online side of their business as well. So if you're not located in Miami or Pembroke Pines area, you still can order from them. Usually, from my experience, he will get you what you need. So if you see a wig somewhere online, in a store, maybe they stop selling it. Listen, reach out to Kelly. Say, hey, I saw this wig. Can you get this for me? And I can assure you, Kelly is going to get you right. So you guys make sure you let him know that Miss Ross over at WMRR Radio sent you. All right. Now, back to my regularly scheduled program. Before I went to the break, I was talking about integrity. Integrity is very important. A lot of you, if you know me, you guys know that I'm very serious and very passionate about people just getting it right. At a certain age in life, you need to have your shit all the way together. And I'm talking mentally, spiritually, physically, and especially financially. So this is where I come in. I try and get my 35 and 40-year-olds in a mindset space to where they understand their obligations and their responsibilities, because I realize that a lot of you, as old as you are, you don't quite understand what you are obligated to. You don't understand what your responsibilities are as an older adult. A lot of you are still running around in the mindset of my teenage daughters, and that is truly sad. A lot of you are running around in these kid-like mindsets, and you still expect people to treat you like an adult. No, it does not work like that. Okay? If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Now, if you want people to respect you on a level of you telling them you're grown and you don't want people handling you a certain type of way, then you have to start acting your age. You have to start acting and being responsible. You have to start exhibiting these things in your everyday life in order for people to even take you serious. And a lot of you aren't doing that. I know me personally, I'm a very aggressive person. A lot of people, you guys know me, I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm not sparing your feelings. I don't care, because guess what? At a certain age, you should know better. And I cringe like when I see older people out there acting stupid. talking stupid, thinking stupid, it's a complete turnoff for me. I don't even want you in my circle. You got to go because you are too old to still be stuck in this dumbass mindset. It's like, what have you learned throughout your life? You know what I mean? It just makes you wonder, like, who are you? And why do you think I'm supposed to keep allowing you to be in my space thinking the way that you do? So this is where I come in. So I want to break it down to you in regards to, what integrity is and why it's very important to have it. When you have integrity, when you exercise integrity, it allows you to be fair with people. It allows you to not mistreat people or mishandle people that don't deserve for you, of all people, to mishandle them. So let me give you an example. I went to Walmart a couple weeks ago, right? So I bought all this stuff out of Walmart. So by the time I got outside, and my girls were with me, and it was very important for me to, you know, I'm glad they were there to kind of witness how it all went down. So I'm in Walmart, I buy all this stuff. The girls are like piling stuff in the buggy, and so I get to the register. We pay for everything. We have the person at the door waiting for us to come out. He stops us. He looks at my receipt, checks everything in the buggy, and they let you go out once they see that, you did pay for the things that were in your cart. So when we got to the car, we looked up under the buggy. Like under the buggy, there were like 3 items that we did not pay for. So I'm like, wait a minute, did we pay for this stuff? So the girls are like, uh, I don't know. I think we did. I mean, the guy, he looked at our receipt, like he checked it. So I'm like, no, I don't think we paid for this stuff. So yeah, we got to go back inside. We got to pay for this stuff. And so my girls were like, well, I mean, we're outside now, mom. I mean, we already made it outside. Like, they don't even know, they don't know that we walked outside with these things up under the cart. So then I tell my daughter, I say, you know what? You're absolutely right. We literally got away with stealing out of Walmart. I say, but do you think that's right? Because we know that these items were not paid for. And even though the guy at the door, the cashier, and nobody else caught it, the fact that we know we didn't pay for this, do you think it's right for us to take these items home and not go back in the store and bring it to their attention that, hey, we forgot to pay for these items? So at that moment, I gave them, I let them decide as to what we were going to do. So then my 16-year-old, my 17-year-old, they said, yeah, it's not right. Yeah, we have to go back and we have to pay for it. Right. Why do we have to pay for it? Because it's not ours. Okay. It's a product that has a price on it that we were supposed to go in the store and buy it. Okay. And so guess what we did? Went back in the store, let them know I need to buy these items. We bought the items and then we left. That's what integrity is. Integrity is being honest behind someone's back, even though they don't know, even though they didn't catch it. It's just a level of honesty that a lot of people take pride in, holding themselves to. And that is what that is. A lot of you don't really have that. You know what I mean? And a lot of you don't really have that trait to where you want to be fair. Another example for me of integrity and being fair is I want one time, and I think I told this story once before. A lot of you out there are you're just as worse as corporate America, if you ask me. And that's why I always throw out that hashtag, hypocrisy all the time. Like, I'm big on hypocrisy, people being hypocrites, the audacity of certain people, because a lot of you don't realize that you are, in fact, true hypocrites. And I'm going to give you an example. You go around throughout life, you walk around, you complain about how corporate America is taking advantage of us as consumers, with these prices, everything is inflated. And, we're walking around complaining about this. The housing market is too much. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. But then you turn right back around and then you wrong somebody. You're not being fair. Like, you're not trying to be reasonable. You're not trying to help other people who are on your level either. Like, for an example, I personally don't think it's right for someone to charge a person gas money when they're going in the same direction as you. Like, and I've said this before. When someone asks me for a ride, right? This is how I determine whether or not I'm gonna charge them gas. If they are going in the same direction that I'm going, I'm not going to charge them no gas money, because whether they were in the car with me or not, I still have to utilize that same amount of gas to get to where I was going. They're going in the same direction with me. So it's kind of like you guys are charging people for being passengers in your car, and that's not fair, because a lot of people don't have gas money. A lot of people don't even have money to buy themselves lunch. They're just trying to get from point A to point B. And I'm talking about people who are really trying to help themselves. They may be on their way to work, they may be trying to get home from work. It really doesn't matter. If somebody is going in the same direction as you, do not charge them gas money, especially if you have it. Now, it's different if you don't have the gas money. Now, this is where being fair would fall on the person who is asking you for the ride. So now, if you know a person has a car, they've made it clear to you that they don't have gas money, even though they're about to take a risk, going in the same direction as you. If you have gas money, then because they are allowing you to utilize that extra seat in their car, it would be fair of you if you would say, look, I have the gas money, and go ahead and give them the gas. See, that's a fair trade. But like I said, if the tables were turned, I personally don't do it. The only time I charge people gas, when they ask me for a ride, is if they are taking me out of my way. Now you got to give me gas, because see, where I have to go, it takes me 20 miles to get there, right? My car is so much money per gallon. So I know that what I have in my gas tank will get me where I need to go and get me back home. But if you're asking me to go an additional 20 miles out of my way, now we know I don't have enough gas for that. Now, this is where I need to charge you gas money. See, that makes sense. I need to charge you gas money because you are taking me 20 miles outside of where I need to be. And I don't personally have the gas in my tank to accommodate me going where I need to go and then taking you where you need to go and then me getting back home. So that is where the gas money will come in. All right. So, anyways, guys, listen, that was just my little lesson for today. Just trying to explain to you guys, it's very important for all of us to be fishermen of men, help one another, reach one, teach one. We all as a community need to come together to ensure that everybody's life is easy going, make things convenient for people, help people, in their lives, make things easier, because you never know what people are going through. Okay. Sometimes people are so close to the edge to where this particular time where you denied them a ride, to where they felt like they needed to go somewhere because they didn't have gas money, it could really push people over the edge. You don't know how close people are over the edge. So you want to start exercising and being the type of person to bring people back farther from the edge. Okay. Don't be that person that pushes people over the edge. Be the person that brings people from the edge and let people know that, hey, I'm here. I'm not just talking about it. I'm being about it. I'm telling you that I'm going to help you, and and then you show them how you're going to help them. All right. But listen, I'm going to bring a part 2 back for you guys and talk to you in regards to what it means to be fishermen of men. And I know you all are very familiar with that, especially if you're, raised religiously. But anyways, I'm about to get up out of here. It's a beautiful Sunday. You guys, listen, make sure that you scan that QR code. Okay. I have some hot indie artists in rotation. I would love to feature your songs in rotations. If if you have a family member, somebody that got hot new music, listen, this is where we break these artists' new music over here. This is what we do. Okay. We turn local artists into local celebrities. Okay. We are the station for the underdogs. Stop sleeping on WMRR. Scan that QR code for your girl. Follow us on social media because we are the new wave. Thank you guys so much. Always tuning into my show, WMRR Radio. I am Miss Ross. the boss. You guys keep it locked always. WMR Radio, Miami and Atlanta's new number one for music, news, and talk. And I'm going to leave you with a word from another one of our sponsors. You guys have a beautiful day.
Licensing a WAMSCA business license is the easiest way to make money online. Here's how it works in 3 easy steps. 1. Purchase your WAMSCA business license. 2. Download our free licensing guide. 3. Sign our licensing disclosure agreement. You will receive your license instantly and get access to your licensing dashboard. Hire a full staff or work from home independently. Keep 100% of your profits and pay no monthly licensing fees for 1 year. Make as much money as you want from an existing online company without having to manage or operate the business. The amount of money you make is yours to keep. Be your own boss, set your own hours, work at your own pace, follow our financial plan, and earn $100,000 in your first year. Purchase your WAMSCA business license and use our business model and services to make the money you want to make. Get your license on our website today at www.mywamscabusinesslicense.com.
The station that plays indie artist music and makes local celebrities. This is WMRR Radio. Host your show on WMRR Radio. Get on air at WMRR Radio, the podcaster station. WMRR Radio, the sponsors and advertiser station. Grow your business with WMRR Radio. Start a career in radio. WMRR Radio broadcast training going on now. Register today. Stay tuned.